This is a tutorial on the Tobii C15, manufactured by Tobii ATI. To turn on the Tobii C15, press the power button on the side. That's the power button. As you can see, there are also 3 buttons on the side below the power button which perform functions based on your individual needs, and these can be set up for the user. On this particular device, A provides a quick eye tracking measure, B pulls up a keyboard, and C pauses the eye gaze. To set up the eye gaze, find a comfortable position where you are about 2 feet from the device and that the device is propped up appropriately to reduce glare. For users in wheelchairs, this may include having a stand, a mount. So I'm 2 feet from the device. I want to sit comfortably so that my head doesn't need to move, because once I calibrate the device, I'll need to stay in the same position. To find Tobii Communicator, go to your computer screen and select Tobii Communicator 4. To set up for eye gaze, go to Settings on the Welcome page, Continue to Settings, Input Method, and as you can see, we are on Tobii Eye Tracker, but we could also set up for mouse click and touch screen, mouse dwell, and scanning. Press OK, then go to Eye Tracker Settings. At this point, you'll want to track status. Okay. So under Eye Tracker Settings, we go to Track Status. As you can see, we want to be in the green area, which I sort of am. Go to Close, then go to Calibrate. Say Yes. Now at this point, I follow the dot with my eyes to calibrate the camera. As you can see, this is the calibration level, and it shows how well the camera has picked up your eyes. You can press recalibrate, and the camera will adjust. To pause on the eye gaze, the user should throw their eyes down to the bottom of the screen and select the pause button. Pause can also be done by using the side. Under click type, we can select how we want to select with the eye gaze. We can use dwell, which is what we've been using, blink, where the user blinks to select, or you can set it to use a switch. Since we're using dwell, you go under dwell and you can select how fast or slow you want the dwell time to be in order to adapt to the user's needs and skill level. Under blink, you can also change how long and how short the blink will last for the user to select. On feedback, you can also select dot color from all these options. You can select the size that the feedback comes in, and whether or not it will shrink away, act as a clock, or be invisible. Finally, switch and blink feedback can be a circle or invisible. In settings, select sound, voice, and the user can change the voice they use. Here are the options. A con of the Tobii is that at this point we need direct select access opposed to eye gaze. The user can change the speed. They can also select for an audible cue. This may help the user with better feedback in order to know when they've selected an item. You can also record new sound. And here the user can enter new digitized speech and other sound options in order for their different pages. Then the user can go back to the welcome page go to View Ready-Made Page Sets, and select an item to then operate under. Shit. SonoFlex is one of the ready-made page sets that the user can go into. They can go to Settings, and then here change their input method, as well as their keyboard layout, the rate at which they scan, and their message window. You have already been shown how to insert new vocabulary using Direct Select. In programs like SonoKey, the user can also insert their own phrases and vocabulary by going to Write Text, then Phrases, About Me, and the user can go and press Edit and add new phrase and type in whatever they would like to say. Then they press Save and then go back. You have already learned how to set up environmental controls on a Tobii device by going into Settings and selecting Infrared. We want to show you how to access these controls in SonoKey using eye gaze. Mobility will be a factor for those using eye gaze, so setting up remote access is of particular importance. From the main page of SonoKey, you can go to Remote Control and select from the various options. To save a page set or back up the device, a USB or external hard drive can be inserted into the side of the device. The pop-up asks if you want to use this drive for backup, or you can hold down with your finger, go to Save As. This page is part of a setup. Do you want to save all the associated files as well? And you can select yes or no. We want to name it. You can name it whatever you want. To call tech support using your device with eye gaze, go to Phone, and then enter phone number. Then you can enter the number 800 7 9 3 9 2 2 7. You will be given an automated menu and should select 1 for tech support. To power off the device, go to the Start menu in the left-hand corner and select Shutdown. You can also shut down the device by holding the power button for several seconds. Thank you for listening and enjoy your Tobii eye gaze.